Why do you want a budget break? Well, don't just have one because it's cheap. Have it for a reason. In this video, I'll tell you why you should go to these 5 great places and how much it costs. We all have a budget holiday, but there's a danger of booking somewhere because you need a break and it's cheap. If you're going to do that, you might as well go to Skegness. So in this video, I'm going to explore 5 great destinations at great prices, but more importantly, there's something for you to do. Now for me, I can't stand the beach holiday. It's not my bag at all. It's like going somewhere else to do nothing, and I don't like doing nothing. So I do lean towards city breaks, but you've got to consider that when you pick your destinations. Finding the price is easy. I've done a video about this, in fact I've done several. So let's get into it and find 5 great places we can go. And where better to start than somewhere I've actually been, Sofia in Bulgaria. It's one of Europe's hidden gems that are perfect for budget travellers. But why visit? It's a city where ancient history meets a vibrant modern vibe. You'll stumble across Roman ruins right in the middle of the city. You can visit iconic landmarks like the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral and dive into local culture that's super affordable. Vitosha Mountain is just a short trip away if you're into hiking or skiing. And there's a perfect mix of city life and nature. And did I mention the prices? Well, we'll do that in a second. You can stay, eat and explore here for a fraction of what you'd pay in other European cities, and it's a bargain hunter's dream. Now I've been here. This is absolutely fantastic. On a free night break, you can squeeze in a day of sightseeing, looking at some of the great museums. I highly recommend the National Gallery. Squeeze in the cathedral, have a night on the town, and for your next day, there's some great budget trips to somewhere like Plovdiv, if that floats your boat. It floated mine, and we did it. That holiday came in December for a grand total of £89 each. What a deal. Next up is Krakow in Poland, and I've been there as well. It's one of the most charming cities in Europe, and it's packed with history, culture and wallet-friendly experiences. You'll wander through the stunning medieval Old Town, centred around the largest market square in Europe, where cobblestone streets are lined with affordable cafes and bars. There's the Wawel Castle, a must-see, and if you're a history buff, the nearby Auschwitz-Birkenau Memorial is a poignant day trip. Best of all, it remains one of the most budget-friendly cities in Europe, with inexpensive food, accommodation and attractions, and you can easily explore on a tight budget without missing out on anything. We did this late January. I think for the 2 of us it was £250, including a really nice hotel that was close to the Old Town. We squeezed in a trip to Auschwitz, as well as Oskar Schindler's factory, the salt mines, some great dining experiences, and at 125 quid a head for 3 nights, you can't go wrong. I've since found it even cheaper. So get out there, follow one of my methods and see what you can find. Next up is Bilbao in Spain. Now I got back from there on Monday. This video's out on Thursday. How quick can I do a video? It's probably best known for the world famous Guggenheim Museum, but this city has way more to offer and it's perfect for travellers looking for a unique, affordable destination. The city blends cutting-edge architecture with the charm of the old town Casco Viejo, where you can wander through medieval streets and enjoy the vibrant Pinchos bar scene. Never know how to say Pinchos. It's also the gateway to the beautiful Basque countryside if you've got time. And the best part, it's often overlooked by mainstream tourists, meaning you can enjoy this amazing destination without the usual crowds and a fraction of the cost. Well, I went with my sister and my youngest, and we managed this one on 140 each. A little bit pricier than I've been known to pay for a budget break. However, we were supposed to be going to see a gig in the city and it was cancelled, so we were very restricted by dates. Now, in mid-October, temperatures were in the mid-20s, and although I don't like a beach holiday, we did spend a day by the beach at Getaway because I wanted to go on the transporter bridge. My sister wanted to spend a bit of time by the sea, so we combined beach holiday with everything else. For us, the highlight was the Guggenheim and the Pinchos. I love the Pinchos and the beer and the amazing food. We had a taster menu out there. Yeah, it wasn't budget on what we spent. Saying that, it wasn't expensive, but another great destination for next to nothing. And we're staying in Western Europe rather than going to the Eastern European places that everyone raves about, and it's usually full of drunk Brits. So give Bilbao a look, it's definitely worth it. You can also go to San Sebastian from there, they're supposed to be very impressive. So let's go for one I haven't been to, Athens in Greece. Don't mind admitting I'm close to pressing the button on this one. And I've done a video about how cheap you can get it. It's the perfect destination for history lovers on a budget. You'll find ancient landmarks like the Acropolis and the Parthenon standing tall above the city, ready to transport you back to the age of myth and legend. But it's not just about the past, it's buzzing with energy from its bustling markets to trendy neighbourhoods like Plaque. You'll get delicious Greek food, beautiful Mediterranean weather, and a chance to explore islands just a ferry ride away. And believe it or not, it can be done affordably with low-cost flights and budget-friendly accommodation. You get the best of ancient history and modern charm without breaking the bank. Now, the one we found is in early December, and I think the cheapest hotel and flight combination we were able to get was £79 each for 3 nights. And if you're going from London, the flights work out that on your last day you're not flying back till 10 o'clock at night, so you're getting 3 whole days for less than 80 quid. It's a no-brainer. And finally, another one that I'm tempted to press the button on, Vienna in Austria. Wouldn't really have thought of that one, but when I used my technique of seeing what Google Flights can offer and then putting it into Expedia, I couldn't believe what this one came up with. It's often seen as a high-end destination, but you can experience its imperial grandeur without spending a fortune. But why visit? It's dripping with history, art and classical music. You'll get to visit stunning palaces like Schönbrunn and Hofburg, wander through elegant gardens and enjoy world-class museums. The famous Viennese coffee houses are perfect for relaxing with a slice of Sacher Torte. And if you're a music lover, this is the city of Mozart and Beethoven. With affordable public transport and plenty of free or low-cost attractions, it's a budget traveller's dream for indulging in culture and history on a shoestring. Now, when I was playing around with Expedia, I was able to find a 2-night break if you were willing to stay in a hostel with small rooms. So yes, you'll be sharing a room with people, but unless you're a sado like me, you'll probably go with people for £64 each. 64 quid for a 2-night break in Europe. You can't go wrong. And one of the hostels I found, the rooms were twin bedding rooms, so if you were travelling with a mate and you booked the twin room, you would actually be getting a room to yourselves anyway. Even if you were to stay in a room with a private bathroom, I was finding deals for about £85, £90 if there was 2 of you going. It's another no-brainer, but that is only a 2-night break. If you were to extend it to a 3-night break, I found the flight combinations weren't quite as good, so the prices were going up a bit. You got no excuse not to go. They've all got some fantastic things to draw you there, so you're not just going because it's cheap. Or you could be going because it's cheap and it's cool. Yeah, thanks for watching so far. I've really enjoyed putting together these ideas, and as you can see, 3 of them I've actually been to, and I definitely fancy hitting one of them. I don't know which one yet, but I don't know what I'm going to do next time, so if you want me to delve into something, let me know in the comments below. Do please like and subscribe. I'm not trying to be an artsy BS type channel. I'm just trying to bring you facts about travel and how cheap you can actually do it. And on the ones I do go to, I don't go to all the Insta-worthy locations. So, not bad banging out a video within a couple of days getting back from a holiday. Quite pleased with that. So do like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.